All right, I done another video for everybody. It was kind of interesting. This right here. All right, but I told y'all the cables that's coming out of my house, it comes out of the boxes on the front of my house. That goes there to the outline, which outlines the whole show. You know, it outlines the yard. You got tomato cages, which has got rope light wrapped around it, and then you just got regular incandescent, LED lights that hangs across them. So the cages are wrapped with the rope light, and then the cages has got regular LED lights, which is like I think like 29 or 30 foot long, and I just wrap them across the top, and then I put the bungee cords up there on it to hold it in place. But it is the outline. It goes all the way down through the front of my yard, comes around everything, and then I got two other trees which I think are like 14 foot tall. They've got 12 sets of 50 pixels on it, so they're like 600. They're kind of like 600 pixels on each one. So you got 600 on that and over yonder and 600 on this. And I've been working on that for a while. I ain't got them totally done. Now the 48 inside controls them. Like I said, the 48 inside the house controls everything out here in the yard. The one that sits under the tree controls three things. It controls the tree. It controls these matrices on both sides of the yard, the right side of the yard and the left side of the yard, and it controls the star at the very top of the tree. That's the only thing that box right there controls. That's the only thing I wanted that box to control at all. I mean, later on, I may put about another 6 strings up on it, which will put another 600, yeah, I think it's 6 more strings, or no, 4 more strings to bring me up to 28 strings coming down at 100 each. So I may do that, and I'm going to leave some of them ports on the side of that one right there done. But I wanted to kind of give y'all an update. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I'm trying to start putting a little bit of stuff on this channel there for people that's interested in Christmas lights. And like I said, as we keep getting closer to Christmas, I'll keep putting more and more and more and more and more up to kind of give, because if it wasn't for YouTube, I would not know how to do none of this right here. So I'm just trying to help people out that's getting into it. I appreciate it. Bye bye. Okay, what I failed to mention earlier when I did the first video right here on this Falcon 48, the first port and the second port on the blue cables right there on the Ethernet cable, that goes out, comes down, and goes straight down through the floor and goes underneath my house right there. The other two holes, that is for everything in my front yard. So everything that runs in my front yard besides the main tree, the arches, the candy canes, some of the other lights, it all goes through them holes right there and then goes outside. Hold on. All right, now you can see the two blue Ethernet cables coming out and coming up here and going into my two boxes right here. I've got 3 differentials in here. One of the differentials, I don't know which one it is. One is working fine. The other one is giving me problems. So I got new chips for them. And I'm going to take that other one where I've only got two differential boards out here. And later on, I want to change every single bit of this right here out. And then put it in plastic boxes and put it in there. But my power comes from my power box over inside my house. That used to be my air conditioner lead right there. So it comes out. It's got 2 boxes right here. One's for these right here. And the other one is for, anything left over. It goes to any of my just regular incandescent light bulbs out here in my front yard that lights up everything out here. So then you got the one plug right there, which feeds the one light-a-rama box at the very front of the yard, which runs the rope lighting. It goes all the way around, the whole light show. So I wanted to kind of show y'all. I got to rebuild these boxes right here. That right there holds all the differentials. This box over here is where the power supplies are at. But I got to redo every bit of this right here this year, right here sometime in November. But I wanted to show y'all, what it all is. All this right here is on timers. And then when I end the show, I just flip the breakers off, and that cuts everything off everywhere through here. But I do not like the boxes. I want to change them, but I wanted to show y'all, how all this right here comes out. But on that 48, the first 2 ports comes out of it. It comes underneath the house right here. And everything else that comes out of it comes out of this box, which goes to the front yard, which is, it controls my little bitty trees in the front. and it controls the arches, and it controls the candy canes, and it controls the Lightorama box. And then you got two areas right back here. There's homemade kind of devices that I built with pixels on them. I call them the matrices, and there's 3 of them. One right over here, which is got a bunch of them on it, like 3 sets of, I think it's like 5 sets of pixels on it, about 5 or 6 wide. And then the one in the middle has only got like 4 or 5 wide, and the other one's the same thing. But they're run by the box that sits underneath the tree over here, which is that Falcon V16 version 3. I'd have to look at it to make sure, give you the right name of it. But I wanted to kind of give y'all an idea. Appreciate it, y'all. Bye-bye. I'm going to put one more thing in this video right here too, that it is a hobby. It's only during Christmas. I do not run it on Halloween, or I do not run it on, what is it? 4th of July. A lot of people do run light shows during that time. I do not do that. But if you're going to get into this right here, expect to be an expensive hobby, because it is an expensive hobby, but it is an enjoyable hobby. But just be prepared. It's going to cost you if you get into it. Don't worry about what it's going to cost you when it comes to your light bill. Be more worried about what all the equipment's going to cost you and everything to get it running right. But it is expensive, but it is fun. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Bye-bye.